What's going on, everyone? Daniel Rodriguez here. Welcome to my Smackdown Live review for October 4th, 2016. Now, how this review works, I'm going to recap the matches and rate them out of a 5. And how I rate the show as well is out of a 5. 1 is bad, 2 is okay, 3 is good, 4 is great, and 5 is awesome! As well, I review NXT, Monday Night Raw, and every WWE pay-per-view and predictions for WWE pay-per-views as well. Now on to the recap. So we begin this week's SmackDown Live with Bray Wyatt versus Kane. You're just a man, Randy. And Bray Wyatt was facing Kane. It ended in a countout, so I was very pissed off. It's a sucky ending there. Really, Kane? I don't know what's up with Kane, dude. It's like he falls, and then he falls, and then he hits Bray Wyatt, and then it's already time to end the match with a chokeslam. It's like, but you didn't even do shit. You got thrown in the ring, and then you're gonna do the chokeslam. Like, that's it. Like, that you're not gonna even really fight back. I mean, you're just gonna end it like the choke, like your always regular move. Like, change it up a little bit. Anyway, Randy Orton ended up interrupting the match on the screen, and he said, "Come find me, Predator and Prey." 2 out of 5 for this match, honestly. I thought it was just okay. Kane and Bray Wyatt were... I really was interested in the match. I would have loved to have seen an actual finish. After that, we had Alexa Bliss versus Nikki Bella, but Carmella ended up, what's good, Nikki Bella, you thirsty? Anyway, so Becky Lynch ended up coming out, the beautiful, the most magnificent creature I've ever seen in this world. Becky Lynch is my favorite diva. She's my favorite woman in this earth. She's the last kicker. She gives me the straight fire. Makes my Finn Balor rise. Anyway, you get the point. So it became a tag team match. It became Nikki Bella and Becky Lynch versus Carmella and was it Natalia? No, it was Alexa Bliss. So Alexa Bliss and Carmella ended up winning. Nikki Bella and Becky Lynch end up losing. And I'm thinking to myself, but you're the last kicker, Becky Lynch. Like, they're not giving Becky Lynch much to work with. It was just a disappointing match. Like, Alexa Bliss did a really cool thing over the top ring from the ropes. Like, she did a cool jump and a flip. But other than that, like, it really wasn't... It was a boring match. We see this every single week, except Natalia and Naomi wasn't there. So it's the same old tag team match we usually see every single week. 1 out of 5. After that, we had the Vaudevillains versus the Hype Bros. This match was okay. Vaudevillains didn't really have much energy. Hype Bros, Mojo did a really cool, like, I don't know, almost football style, just way he knocked down one of the Vaudevillains. Mojo, I don't like Mojo, but he does have certain cool moves. I'm not a big fan of Vaudevillains, nor am I a big fan of Hype Bros at all, but it was kind of predictable that Hype Bros were going to win. Of course, Vaudevillains would lose because they're a buried team. 2 out of 5. So after that, we had The Miz and Maurice call out Dolph Ziggler so they could watch the Dolphamentary, the whole history of Dolph Ziggler in the WWE and his failures. And I remember I was watching back in 2005 when the Spirit Squad was a big thing. I'm Nikki! And, well, 2 members of the Spirit Squad come out, and it was so horrible. Like, it was nostalgic, but it was cringy at the same time. And I think it was supposed to be cringy, of course, but it was still freaking cringy to watch. Like, hey, Spirit Squad, yay! But then it's like, yeah, the usual. It's, good job for you, man. Oh, Mickey! You know, just... Man, I swear, how have they not died? They're low brain cells. So, Ziggler ends up taking the Spirit Squad down, and The Miz ends up walking out. So, the segment was okay. Dolph Ziggler really has failed a lot in his career just from that video. They really pointed out a lot of things that have went down in his career. After that, we had Jason Jordan versus Jey Uso, and Jordan ended up picking the win. I didn't care for this match. It was very slow, and then the Usos end up attacking Jordan and Gable, so there really wasn't no there was no energy to it. It was just a quick match, and I didn't care for it. The crowd really didn't care for. Well, Jey Uso got a few cheers, but again, I'm tired of just. I didn't care. I don't care for Jason Jordan and the Usos. They're okay at the moment, but 1 out of a 5. Then for our main event, we had Baron Corbin versus Jack Swagger, and I think I was eating during this match. I really didn't care for it. This feud that they're doing, they're going to be the opening show. They're going to be the pre-show to No Mercy this Sunday. But who ended up winning? I don't even think I wrote who won. I think it was Jack Swagger, but he didn't tap out. Baron Corbin didn't tap out on the referee, and it was another screw job and all that. So they're creating a feud for them. Honestly, I like Swagger, but even in WWE, like Raw and SmackDown, he still doesn't get that much hype. Baron Corbin, I just didn't care for the match. It was okay at most, but other than that, I liked the finish. I thought that was kind of an interesting aspect to it, but for a main event, because Cena and Ambrose and AJ come out after that, but for a main event for SmackDown to be those two, wrestling-wise, not the best in my terms. 2 out of a 5. Then at the end, we had AJ Styles come out, and Ambrose and Cena, and then they ended up talking about No Mercy, and they shot on each other. Ambrose was, against Cena. Cena was against Ambrose. AJ was against both of them, and then both of them against him. So it was just another, they ended up fighting at the end, real quick, and Cena held the belt, then AJ held the belt, then Dean held the belt. Still not a great finisher for me. I didn't care, honestly. I'm like, just do the match Sunday. Stop building up hype for it. We already know AJ, the champ that runs the camp, and then Cena, and then Ambrose, and it's I'm happy. I'm excited for the match, but you end SmackDown like that. You ended it exactly the way you ended it last week. Cena held up the title last week. It's the same ending, and then you guys had him get hit. So I really didn't care for it mostly. But I will say that this SmackDown was better than Raw this week. But the matches, really didn't care for any of them. But the storylines are good, but the matches didn't have that much energy, nor did the matches, the booking weren't that great, but the storylines are really working for me on SmackDown. Plus, I like SmackDown a lot more than Raw lately. So, for this week's SmackDown Live, I'm going to be giving it a 2 out of a 5. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed, make sure to smack that like button. You can comment down below to what you guys thought about SmackDown Live this week. You can share this review with your friends. Hit that subscribe button for more awesome SmackDown Live reviews. Until next time, bye-bye.